Hello and welcome to I've Seen Everything, where the name is ironic and the reactions are...
How's that for being creative?
Hi everyone, my name's Andrew and we have a little bit of a different one here for you today, but I'm looking forward to watching this. Everybody, and I mean everybody, at least as of the recording of this video, has been talking about the movie Obsession. It's still currently in the theater. As of recording this, it's about to come out on digital here fairly soon. It's being advertised everywhere. And all of the groups I'm in, all of the movie groups, horror groups, everything, I constantly keep seeing posts about people going on ranting and raving about how much they love Obsession. That said, I have not had a chance to go see it yet. And to be honest, since it's already being advertised and all of this, I'm probably now going to wait to watch it out here with all of you at some point. But in lieu of that, in lieu of doing an Obsession reaction for you right now, leading up to that, I became aware of something available out here on YouTube that some of you have known about for a long time, and some of you may be finding out about right now. Curry Barker has quite a story leading up to the making of Obsession, and the movie that we're here to watch today is part of that story. This is a movie that he made himself with the help of obviously a few other people for $800 and posted on YouTube. And this is the movie that he made directly before making Obsession. This is the movie that helped him get the deal to be able to make Obsession, at least if I'm understanding that correctly. This movie is something that he made that he shopped around for quite a while, couldn't get anybody to pick it up, and eventually just decided to post it himself up here on YouTube for free for everybody to watch. And from what I understand, it took off in the horror community. Word of mouth took it very far, very fast, and it ended up getting him the deal that allowed him to make Obsession, which has now also taken off, both word of mouth and reviews and everything, where most people are very excited about it. A lot of people talking about how it's the best horror movie they've seen in years. Some people saying it's one of the best horror movies they've ever seen. I've watched interviews with Curry Barker himself. He seems like a very genuine horror movie fan and someone who has some very interesting ideas for the genre going forward. And now all of the success of Obsession has ended up in him being handed the reins to the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre universe as well. And a lot of people are excited to see what he'll do there. So we're here today to explore a little bit of how all this began. I know absolutely nothing about this movie. I know it says it is a found footage horror movie. We actually just watched a found footage horror movie not too long ago here on the channel watching Host, and so I'm excited to see what this one has to offer as well. If for some reason you find yourself here and you haven't watched this movie, it is available, as I said, to watch for free out here on YouTube. In fact, I will include the link to the actual movie that we're watching here in the description of this video. So if you haven't watched it, go to that link, watch it, and come back to us. But for the rest of you, let's not waste another moment. Let's get to watching the movie. But before we do, I want to be sure to invite you to check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction to this movie is available over on the Patreon right now. There's full-length reactions to other movies over there, exclusive television show reactions, all kinds of stuff. I hope you go check it out and consider becoming a patron. Any support that you offer over here or over there is always greatly appreciated. And speaking of over here, if you'd be so kind as to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons, click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. And that is it, folks. Let's not waste another moment. Let us get to watching 2024's Milk and Cereal. Here we go.
I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. You're my best friend. I can't do what we do without you. You're my partner in crime. That sounded weird. For now, let's see the setup.
I don't know if I mentioned this either. This is a found footage horror movie, obviously. So at this point, they're roommates, and apparently they have a YouTube channel, like a prank YouTube channel. That's actually a great idea, a prank YouTube channel gone wrong.
Why would I invite some complete stranger to his birthday party? This thing right here is a quib. It's a squib. Whatever. A squib is basically...
Okay, so they're setting up horror movie effects as part of a prank. Seems like a horrible idea to make someone feel like someone actually is getting killed.
What are you filming this? Let me rephrase, you can't film this.
We can blur your face.
Nope.
Get the shot, whatever you do.
I mean, to be fair, they already got him on camera anyway. That's pretty dumb. You show up to a guy who sells guns thinking you're going to film someone like that. It's a good way to get yourself shot.
Well, guys, goodbye.
What? Oh, Jesus!
You can't fire a blank that close to your head, at least as far as I understand anyway, even without a projectile. But, you know, it's a movie.
What up? Happy birthday, Bill!
What's up, brother?
Oh, my dear. This is the one you've been talking about.
Pour me a shot of tequila.
I feel like you have to do this in a lot of movies, but also in found footage movies too. You have to have a certain period where just kind of normal, even somewhat boring things are happening to kind of lull you into a false sense of security.
Never have I ever killed an animal.
Sorry, I ran over a bunny. It was by accident. Came out of nowhere and
Killed a cat.
What the?
You killed a cat?
That's tough, dude.
Okay, so we're getting little odd things about him already. He has a ton of milk in his fridge. He drinks milk all the time. And now we have a weird situation where he killed a cat. And we just kind of gloss over it. I was going to say, I think you'd kind of give it away. You have the camera down there as it's happening. I thought the gun was actually going to go off, like actually going to be real bullets, and it was going to go wrong that way.
We got him.
That's not a funny prank to make it seem like somebody got killed. Also, he left. He's not even in there anymore, and they don't seem to care.
Dude, is that the landlord? What?
Yeah, you had what looked like a gunshot.
I just want to let you know that I've got children next door that have to be at school in the morning.
We went blurry all of a sudden. It seems like on purpose. That makes it even more unsettling.
I'm sorry. We'll keep it down, sir.
Thank you.
Normally, you don't walk in to somebody's apartment because you have a noise complaint.
Fool me once. Seriously.
Okay, so I'm starting to get the idea, is that horrible things are going to start happening, and he's going to refuse to believe that the prank is over.
How crazy was that?
You like that?
That's a real gun?
Yeah?
What the f?
I was honestly more unsettled by the guy who came in afterward than I was by anything else that happened, because obviously you had like pre-warning that was going to happen.
Is this me or is that...
Uh-oh.
Milk.
Marshall! No, I'm just wondering.
What makes you think you can talk to people like that?
Dude, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting the sense it's not going to be fine.
Milk.
Especially since it says the day he died.
What time is it?
It's early.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
hey, listen! Dude, I need you to go see what's downstairs.
Why?
Because somebody is down there.
That's an incredible suspense mechanism, because you know that he's going to die at some point during this day, but you don't know when or how.
Hello?
Alright, we need to call the cops or something.
No. I yelled at him last night, so he's probably just angry.
What do you mean you yelled at him?
I mean, it is a bad situation because you don't know if you could get in trouble for what you did or not.
What the f?
Yeah, I would say that means he's still in there, that he's hiding somewhere.
Apartment 12.
Yeah, this guy is scary.
I was never supposed to be a man. They say that religion can't hurt anyone. Her time is past.
I'm sorry, I'm not speaking very much. It's hard to know what to say. I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop. We're learning a little more about this character that at least... Ooh. I thought it was part of a prank for a second. He has their gun, I imagine, and so it didn't work.
Hey. Shh.
Wow, this is amazing.
He tried to himself in our room, and I got it on camera.
Oh, screw this guy celebrating over what just happened. This is leading up to like why you're not going to feel bad when what happens to him happens.
Okay, I calmed him down.
Okay.
I told the cops not to come. He said he's okay.
Okay.
Because now, as scary as that guy was before, you feel bad for him, and this guy is horrible. This Seven guy or whatever his name is.
And we have dinner at his place tonight.
Dinner? What do you know? What are you talking about?
He's lonely.
And that's our responsibility.
It really starts to lend to this question of who is the worst person. You have the thing about Milk revealing that he killed a cat when he was young. You have the things going on with this guy. But then you also have his friend who's so craven, so full of himself, he doesn't care about making content out of horrible things going on.
Laura broke up with me, and she did it over text. She didn't even call me.
I just thought it was the two of them that lived there. I didn't know she was a roommate also. Doesn't seem like she would have come back there and been laying on one of the beds if it wasn't that she lived there. But
When I was 7, my dad gave me wine. I didn't like the taste of it.
what are they drinking? That's what I wonder. I have to imagine he spiked it with something or something like that. And I knew that it had to be drugged or something. The night who died. I was going to say, this guy tried to take himself out once already.
I want to die, but I don't have to die alone. Pick!
7, shoot him!
Well, that happened very fast, and they were far luckier than they could have been otherwise.
Got ya.
You're kidding. You're kidding that was a prank.
I got you. Look at your face.
Wait.
I don't think it was a prank. I think that he's having a break, unless this guy gets up.
All fake. He's an actor. Greg, you can
What
get
the
up,
hell?
bro.
Yeah, he's not getting up, so I don't believe that it's a prank.
Prank bros.
Worth it!
Prank bros.
Awesome! This is gonna go viral! What?
Yeah,
Good
job, man.
Hey, and the
Greg, come on.
No, either this was never a prank, or something went wrong and you actually killed a guy.
I cannot believe you, Mel.
What the
What?
No. Check his pulse.
Yeah, you don't even need to necessarily check his pulse. You can feel how cold he is. Okay, so did he screw up, or is this all a thing where he meant for this to happen?
Been up for the past 3 days, but I think I finally figured it out.
Okay, he knew about their prank, and he said he's been up for 3 days, which is pretty disturbing.
Are you an actor?
Yeah, these pranks are crazy.
Yeah, man.
You have a crazy following, too.
Okay, so he is a legit actor, so this was a setup for an actual, like, counter prank. But did he intend for the guy to get killed?
Did something. I took Laura's jacket. Milk, how are you gonna ever stop your patterns if you just keep doing the same weird stuff? What do you mean you don't like it?
Okay. I feel like I talked over something important. Maybe he didn't just realize they were going to play a prank on him. We're seeing a progression of how disturbed this person is.
I got Greg coming any second now, and this Devin guy could it all up.
What's going on? What's the problem? Having the party downstairs.
Well, I was just wondering why you invited that guy.
Okay, so we're going back through and seeing a lot of the nuance here. But is it a prank he's pulling, or, I mean, we're lacing in stuff to show how disturbed he is?
Not a prank.
It's my prank.
No way.
Yeah, he's an actor. His name is Greg. I hired him. I'm paying him. It's for 7.
I love my friends. I would never hurt my friends.
Yeah, we're getting a view into how disturbed he is as a person, and that he's hurt people, and they're unaware of it, I think. So now I'm thinking about the girlfriend.
Laura's jacket. Last one, guys.
Hello?
Hey, Laura. It's...
Yeah, I think he killed her, and he texted her to break up.
Can I come get it tomorrow?
We can bring it to you tonight.
I think this is how he gets his victims.
Which street is it again? Because, like, Naomi can't remember.
Are you serious? I'll just text you the address.
She's sending me the address. I can't believe she just bought that.
Yeah, he's a serial killer, and he's documenting his kill. Wow, this is disturbing. So they played a prank on a friend that they have that they don't know is a serial killer, which makes the title make a lot of sense. Jeez.
Where's Naomi?
She's in the car.
Naomi.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm pretty positive that he had his roommate.
This is my beating brick. Beat people with this brick.
Wow. I'm pretty positive that he had his roommate kill the actor on purpose.
Gotta break up with her over text? Low blow. You okay?
Wow. This took an unexpected turn, for sure.
Is this a prank?
I'm sorry. No, this is not a prank. Life's unfair. You're unlucky.
I'm speechless at how they've twisted and turned this thing. This is crazy. What is he filming this for? Just for him to watch later? Is he intending to show this to somebody at some point?
I need you to go see what's downstairs. You ever thought about, like, reaching out to somebody, or... That was so good. The about the religion.
Wow. It's amazing. Take someone through an initial event and then do a found footage thing where you come back and show way more disturbing stuff that happened behind the scenes.
Gotta replace the blanks with the real bullets. Once you're locked and loaded... God, that is freaking scary. I don't even want to put my finger on the trigger. You dare me?
Wow. The weird thing is that the version of him talking to his camera for what he's shooting is like his friend being obsessed with his content and getting, views and all that kind of stuff. He's obsessed with whoever is viewing the thing. Although I don't know who he's thinking is going to view this thing.
I'm not going to drug anyone.
Well, that is part of the prank.
I quit.
It's medicine. It's like sleeping medicine. Please.
This conversation never happened.
This takes a complete different angle on the thing. He's preying on a desperate actor who needs a job.
God damn it, Milk. I told you no camera.
Sorry.
So is this where the guy starts to first get a sense of something wrong with Milk? Wow. Completely different context now as we're led up to back to current.
I say we put him in the tarp and we bury him here and we leave him. We get the shovels, we dig a hole as deep as we can.
Which shovels? You got a shovel?
No.
We're still only halfway through this thing. It's amazing how much feels like has happened in the last half hour.
I just don't want to go to jail.
Exactly.
I just want to go back, live my life, and do my thing.
There's a way we can do that. There's a way we get out of this. I swear there is. There's a way.
That is an interesting strategy because he would have brought all this stuff under the pretense of pretending, like for this actor guy pretending what was going to happen.
This was not part of the plan. How did I forget the shovels?
I was about to say, what part was not part of the plan? It seemed like at least killing the guy was absolutely part of his plan.
There's a cop parked right over there. Why the is he walking over here?
Yeah, he's definitely going to get caught if he smells inside that car. I'm not pulling for this guy.
You're in a handicap spot with no permit to park.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I get the feeling, are we about to add running from the cops to the thing? Because that would definitely put heat on you.
No, not right now. Not right now. No. 7. Go back. Go back.
You okay?
Whoa. Yes, sir. You just scared me.
That's a great way to create tension, like a innocuous way to inject the cops into the situation. I'm really struggling on this reaction because I'm so absorbed in the thing that I'm forgetting to remember to say stuff. It's that absorbing. So if I've had to cut a bunch of stuff out, I apologize for the YouTube edit.
How was the prank, my guy?
What prank?
Can I tell her? Please, come on.
Yeah.
You know the guy at the party?
Oh yeah, they still think it's just they just know about the guy, the crazy guy and all of that. They don't know what they've been through last night, for sure.
How does it feel to be a part of the best prank ever?
Although they're going to recognize that something's wrong with him now. I'm wondering what's about to happen.
I'm good. I told Lincoln and Naomi about the prank.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
He's never going to be able to shake this off. As shallow as he was before, he's never going to be able to shake this off.
Are you with me right now, Milk?
Hey guys, I'm back in my spot.
Where is he that he has a garage to do this? Like, where does he have space to be doing his disgusting killing, let's say? Disgusting serial killer activities.
That's the surprise. She's still alive. Might as well be dead though. No food or water for what, like 2 days?
Wow. What a horribly disturbing view of a serial killer. Ooh.
What's up to my subscribers? Just gone viral. Oh, it's okay. She's gone.
Wow. Really taking the whole prank channel, YouTube type of thing. But what if it went over the line into somebody who's actually a serial killer? That's how disturbed he is. Who does he think he's ever going to show that to? He's murdering people.
I'm at the store. I'm checking out.
Milk.
What?
Just here. You were just...
So he's trying to make him think that he's out of his mind. He's delighting in trying to make him think he's out of his mind.
I got a text from Greg, and it said, I know I'm dead, but I can still see you. It was right here.
What are you talking
It was right here. It rang.
I know I'm dead, but I can still see you. Who's Greg? Greg was the actor that they buried? I didn't remember his name. That's the thing, is that kind of stuff, I mean, he's doing it to drive him crazy, but that kind of stuff is still, the cops could find that later on call logs and stuff.
It's not true. I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't see if he knocked or not. Oh, no, it is somebody.
It rings, it stops halfway through, like he's declining my calls.
Oh, no, it's the son for the actor. So he has his actual phone. That's what he's doing.
He just dropped us off and then left. I mean, no, he didn't say where he was going, but he seemed pretty excited about wherever it was.
Again, they can always trace all of this stuff later on about him, all the messages he's sending, where the phone was, all that kind of stuff.
I know that you probably hate me right now, but we're in this together. And if you think that I'm not scared, then you're wrong.
I wonder what his goal is here. If he's trying to create someone that's like him, or is he trying to get him to take himself out? Is that his ultimate goal?
We text Frank as Greg. We turn the phone off, we bury it, and then this is over.
Went to Vegas. Be back soon.
It's good. So he goes missing in Vegas, okay?
You're going to be able to ping that his phone wasn't in Vegas. I don't know. I'm thinking too far down the road. Again, we're trying to get in the mind of a disturbed person here. I'm just trying to figure out what he thinks his goal is, what he thinks he's leading up to. Because it's all a game for him.
Bury the phone in the desert.
It's Frank.
You don't have to answer the door. I mean, I know for the movie we have to answer the door, but you don't have to answer the door.
Yeah, he was here.
So why was he here?
He just wanted payment for the prank in cash.
Jesus Christ.
They would have been better off not to answer the door. They would have been better off not to text. Again, I find myself in the odd position like I'm pulling for the people I shouldn't be pulling for. It's not I'm pulling for them. I'm trying to figure it out.
What I'm about to do will make me go down in history as the greatest and most creative serial killer that's ever lived.
Okay, so we know what he's trying to do now. And he's also trying to turn Seven into a serial killer too. But is he ultimately going to try to kill him?
But you gotta get him to the restroom.
The restroom. Why?
It's easier to clean up. You have to stab him. We can't shoot him. It's too loud.
You can't stab him.
I am gonna stab him.
I get the feeling this is not going to go well. Maybe you shouldn't be screaming your murder plans for everybody to hear, including your victim.
Me and Naomi are going to dig up some details on this and figure out what the hell happened.
Still upset about Laura?
Also, the disturbing thing to see this one woman saying bad things about her girlfriend who she thinks has just ghosted her. And we know what actually happened to her. The horrible things that happened to her.
Okay, you have me worried. It's not funny.
We were just trying to scare you.
Where the is my dad?
Yeah, this is not going as they had planned. Although, who knows what Milk planned.
Chill out for
Over the curtains!
If they're not careful, this guy... Well, again, I'm not pulling for them. Milk's going to jump in and stab him.
Call the cops.
Ooh. Ooh. That is gruesome. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, that's going to attract attention. Him screaming in the bathroom.
Go in.
So now they're going to find all this evidence of who Milk is and what he's done.
We gotta figure out what happened in that prank.
Are they going to find out what happened to her girlfriend?
There's a camera bag in here.
No, that's his old camera bag.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting for them to discover who he is as this is happening.
Keeps.
What is that thing?
What if this has something to do with the fight, though?
That box looks sketcy as
That would be cool. That would be a cool way to end this, is for them to discover he's a serial killer.
What the f?
the f?
Regan.
Is that blood?
Who are these people?
These are former girlfriends and boyfriends of all of them that disappeared. He's been using his friends to find victims.
The key. An address.
See, that was the thing I was wondering, is where is that place? Is he renting a garage somewhere or what?
What's up, guys? What are you doing here?
Link left his jacket in Son's room.
Got it.
Cool.
It's interesting. This is the only other time I think we've had like a blurry shot like that, what it signifies.
Yeah, he's in bad shape.
With all that screaming, I'm surprised the cops didn't show up already.
You can turn me in.
No, I can't turn you in because then I'm gonna go to jail.
You can kill me. Just kill me, Milk.
Wow. He's just dismantled this person. This person that was so shallow. Again, we come back to the same question. Was this what he was trying to do, or is this something that is against his plans?
Right where he wants us to land.
I think
We know this is a prank.
It's gonna be like around this.
You'll meet me
There it is.
for 45 minutes.
Where did you bring us? God damn it.
The only thing that we've seen so far that we know is outside of his plan is that them finding this stuff, them finding the key and the blood, he has given no indication that he planned on that he even knows about it. I believe he said she's gone, that she's dead. That would actually be great if they found her in time, but I don't think they have.
What makes this the greatest kill in the history of serial art?
Serial art. Again, he is a serial killer talking about it like it's content.
How's that for being creative?
Like it's going to get him views. Ooh. So, unexpected ending. I'm presuming he killed both of them. Wow. As many turns as there were in this thing, I did not expect that ending. Wow. That was crazy. No pun intended. Let's go to the wrap-up. I had to scan through the little bit of credits there just to make sure that there wasn't like anything else to jump out at you post-credit or something. Wow. That thing had me, again, all of these things are lessons in suspense and finding new ways to keep the suspense up. That thing had me in suspense the whole time because they find ways, again, take you from this situation that looks fairly normal. He's kind of an awkward guy, but they're having a birthday party for him, all this stuff. Like I said, lull you into a false sense of security. And then things just start getting strange, and they keep getting stranger and stranger. And the way my mind works, I'm always trying to figure out okay, where are we going? Where is this leading? What does this mean? And I don't think I got a single thing right the entire time. I don't really know if I even made any kind of guesses as to what I thought was going to happen. I think maybe I might have, but more just this idea of here's the questions that we're still trying to answer. We're still trying to figure out, what is he ultimately trying to do? Is he trying to make Seven like him, or is he trying to push him so far that he, takes himself out? And the answer was both. We kept getting turns that I didn't expect, at least for the most part. And so in that, as far as keeping people on the edge of their seat, keeping the suspense up, which is the whole point. In the world of horror, that is the difficult thing, to find new ways to do that. Ways that people haven't seen before. But it also makes me feel encouraged about someone like Curry Barker going forward, as far as what he'll be able to do and the kind of things he'll create, because again, he's talked about himself as a horror movie fan, as somebody who has watched a lot of horror, knows horror the way so many diehard fans out there know it, and knows the areas where it's like, hey, this is something that really hasn't been done, or it hasn't been done in this way, and we can push into this, or we can push further into this than anybody has done before. But also, again, very current to have something that is a commentary on things like prank channels, things that is a commentary on like content creators that only care about the thing that's going to get them more views. And this idea, again, the one thing I couldn't figure out was, and maybe he was just so far gone that it never really added up, but this idea that he was talking to his followers, or he was talking to his viewers. Maybe it was this idea that this was going to be something they would see all of this after this happened. Like he intended to be caught at some point, or he intended for all of this to come out at some point so people could appreciate his serial art, as he described it. But especially with that ending, like he had been so in control this whole time, from the time that we started to realize that he had been planning all of this, that things had been going so much along his plan, at least for the most part, and the things that happened by accident kind of still played into his plan eventually, he was able to adapt them into his plan. That was the bait and switch at the end, was to see things that finally were happening that weren't in his plan, things that were surprises to him or beyond his ability to see what was going to happen. One of which was his other friends coming into their apartment, finding the trophies from the different people apparently he killed, little vials of blood, and the key and the address, and finding their way to that place. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see if he said that girlfriend that he kidnapped, if she was actually dead by that point. Obviously they just left it there, they don't tell you. If it's possible they were able to find her and save her. I don't think so. I think she was probably gone, because he talked about how long she had gone without food and water, and then he bashed her with a brick and all this stuff. So I'm pretty sure that was the end of her, unfortunately. But there was that, and then there was Seven walking in as Milk is making this video talking about his art, his serial art, and not realizing Seven was there, not realizing Seven would walk in, and Seven killing presumably both of them. I'm imagining that's what the second shot was. The only thing I wanted a little bit, I mean, it's fine not to have it, but the only thing I kind of wanted was, as we had that shot with the camera laying on the ground, to kind of like, as the credits are rolling, you see like the blood kind of running on the floor, like just slowly into frame. You know what I mean? But that's nitpicking. I watched Host the other day and was impressed by that for a variety of reasons, what they were able to do, creating a low budget kind of indie horror thing during lockdown in particular, and was very impressed by what they were able to do there. I'm very impressed for an entirely different reason by what they were able to do here. The thing about Host is that Host didn't have a story. It was just about the experience of the thing. This had a story, and this had a story that had levels that just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and kept you guessing and kept you wondering where we were headed, what the point was, what this person's goals were. Again, you're trying to figure out the mind of a person who is quite obviously very disturbed. How often do you have a serial killer story? I mean, I'm sure there's got to be other ones out there, but how often do you have a serial killer story where the serial killer is the protagonist of your story? That you're following their vlog, basically. You're following their YouTube channel, and they're talking to you like some kind of prank YouTuber, but they're a serial killer. So many good ideas are simple ideas like that. Again, you go back to, like, I'm not trying to say Host is an ultimate example. I was impressed by it. I'm not saying it was the greatest movie I've ever seen, for sure, but like, that was a simple idea of, what if these people had this seance over Zoom, but it ended up being real? This was, what if you had people that were content creators at a prank channel, but one of them was legitimately a serial killer? This whole thing of, what about this normal real life situation, but this one thing? And then if you're able to tell a good story around that, give good performances around that, I feel like some of the best ideas come out of things like that. Ideas that are not overly complex, very simple, the everyday thing, but what about just this one important variation from that? So I'm very impressed by it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very creative. I've talked about it for far too long now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Real quick before we get out of here, I want to invite you one more time to check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction to this movie is available over there right now. There's full-length reactions to other movies over there, exclusive television show reactions, all kinds of stuff. I hope you go check it out and consider becoming a patron. Any support that you offer over here or over there is always greatly appreciated. And speaking of over here, if you'd be so kind as to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. And a special thank you to my Seen Everything patrons, Aunt Bess and Stevie. Thank you so much for your support. That is it for me here, folks. I'm going to go watch something that brings my spirits up just a little bit after that. I appreciate you being here to watch this one with me, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.